Down to the start we go. I assure you, this is the quickest way down. Drop. Welcome to the Middle School of Albemarle. This was going to be the first race of the season. We got moved to the last. Also got moved a day later due to rain, so the course is a little greasy, a little puddly in some spots. Climbs are a little tough to find traction on, as you will be able to see, but isn't too bad. It's definitely rideable. Should be mint for the race tomorrow. This course, the VAHS Spring Series in Virginia, is different. This course is different than the NICA course in the fall. This course has a lot more jumps and flow on it. The first half is the same. Second half is different. So yeah, this is the start of this gravel hill. You only do this once at the start. If you're doing multiple laps, you do not do this hill. Everyone does this start hill only once. So yeah, let's get the show on the road. Not gonna go super fast here, but not in my start gear there. All right, we're gonna take it calm the rest of the way up this. I've already done intervals on this hill earlier. Every course, some are longer, some are shorter, but they're all about 3 to 3.5 miles long per lap. But obviously, the first lap of this is longer because of this hill. Top-notch varsity kids putting down 15-minute lap times. I'll probably do somewhere around the 17-minute area at the top of sophomore. And then straight, this used to be gravel, but they repaved it last year. So it's really quick. Catch your breath after the hill here. Sharp left up here. I want to take this easy, watch my line because it's real slippy right now. Much better than the first time today. Really gotta pick a good line through there and stick to it. Then you got a short little single track loop right here. Watch my lines of speed because the tire's real slippy. A little wet right now outside here. Watch the mud. And then straight back into the climb. This part's very wide open. Perfect time to grab some water. Pink lemonade drink mix always hits. This is a great passing zone, along with that straightaway at the beginning. You have plenty of time here, so no need to rush it. Have about 2 lines. Don't really want to get caught in the middle. Flatter section here, and starts going into the downs, and they switched up this bridge the way you enter it a little bit, so just watch your speed. That line, drop her down. Watch your lines through here, especially if it's wet. Rear end just slipped a little there. Make sure you drop down that bridge if you have lockouts open. Now it's one of the favorite bits, most downhill technical areas, Burke's Run. Little puddle. That's actually dried out a lot since I've been back here. A little drop if you want to, but super muddy right there at the bottom. Watch your line through there. Watch the mud. Don't want to be coming into that sideways. Low flowy area. Always gap this area. Sharp rock there, so make sure you pull hard enough. Those rocks are slippy. Got a little hip there if you want, but I prefer this hip or jump. Gap over those roots. And then you'll see where it splits off. This is new for this course. It splits off into 2 areas. I don't know if you're gonna have the option during the race or be limited to 1. If you watch my old course preview, the NICA one, the line goes left into a steep root section, but I'm gonna take the new line to the right that they just carved up. Oh, that berm is fresh and slippy, sliding all the way down that. Loamy wet section, it's got 0 traction. Tires will be wet through here, so watch it. Especially don't want it to come into those puddles sideways flying. A little rocky area here. Watch these off-camera roots, especially if there's wet tires right now. That is not fun. A few lines here, I prefer the inside. Maybe it doesn't set you up the best, but that's how I prefer it. This is probably the wettest section right now. Keep in mind, this course is usually dust balling bone dry. Very rare. This part is slippy, you'd be sliding. And then you have some uphill root punches. Gotta maintain speed for that because you can't pedal, you'll slip out on them. Whoa. Oh, messed that up. Didn't realize it was that soon. Rear tires sliding everywhere. And this is where the course splits off. The NICA course goes to the right. And now we're into arguably the hardest section besides the start. Puke climb. Pick your line well. Be smart. It's got a false top. Barely have traction there, gotta get on the leaves. It's like riding on butter. Stay seated or else you won't have traction. Back wheel's getting next to no grip. And I was in half walk out there. Pedal mode. Open now. And you should recognize where we are. This is the bridge. Now we go under it. All right, let me focus. Really hard to get traction here. Really dry and gravelly right there. Trail's pretty leafy, it's hard to see a little bit. Get some good gaps in there. That part reminds me a lot of the regional course. Hurry up and get water right here while you can. If you want to put down the power here. Oh, almost went out there. Front end was not gripping. Really watch your lines and traction. Now into arguably the highlight of this entire course. Watch those puddles. They will take you out. Maybe double that, but it's into a tight berm. Definitely a little flat, but you don't gotta worry about braking. Really push into the corners. Now, this is your opportunity to shine. Photographer always sets up here on the first lap. Oh yeah, grease that jump. It is mint. Could steeze the heck out of that. Seen people do tire grabs, no handers, tables. Watch out for that puddle. Don't come too fast into here or you will miss your line. Oh! Hit those rocks at the wrong angle, you're dead. Oh, I did not see that puddle there. That was close. Short climb. Now the most fun parts are over. These next parts are not as well maintained, not as often ridden. And there's some tight berms that you really need to set up for, that even I have a hard time nailing. If you want to lay it down on this flat section here, definitely bomb it here. But slow down quick. You need to go right up here. Make sure you're not in too high of a gear. And now we drop in. Ow. I meant to look at that line, maybe set up outside there. I can do more runs. Definitely don't really quite have this section down. Oh, that was a pull. See, it's so tight in there. Really got set up outside there. There you go. A little better, a little better. These are hard to get this outside line. Oh. Hitting roots. Oh, ouch. Slippy, slippy. Now this section, well, I don't know how hard it is in the dry, but in the mud, this is just a section I'm like, oh. Yeah. I don't know what to do there. Almost done. Oh, so slippy. I hate mud, if you can't tell. All right, you're kind of out of the worst of it at that point. Now let's just get to the finish line. That part fell in there. There's this one line that's really mudded out, so I have to take a hard right to be able to get over it. Right here. Just get up right there. There we go. Able to get traction. Kind of getting to the finish line at this point. And then you're out. Sprint. I feel like they switch it up a little bit every year. Blackout would definitely be super pumpy in through here. Yeah. The nice pond. Sometimes you'll get a mist wind off of it. We'll get some when we get on the other side. This is a tough, big finish loop. Very easy for someone to catch you here. Definitely stay inside. On the NICA course, this loop goes the opposite way. Ah, there, we got some mist. And then you finish right up through here. Ta-da, we're done. And if you go on another loop, you go back through there. All right, that's your 2025 VAHS Spring Series mountain bike course preview at Miller School of Albemarle. Good luck racing.